सोमा ज्योतिर्गमय मृत्योर्मा अमृतं गमय.
Hello everyone, this is Mahendra. In this video we are going to solve exercise 12.2 problem number 10. Let us see the question. This is the given question here. The angle of elevation of the top of a tower from the foot of the building is 30 degrees and the angle of elevation of the top of the building from the foot of the tower is 60 degrees. What is the ratio of heights of tower and building? So here given tower and a building. So the observer observes the tower from the foot of the building as well as the foot of the tower to top of the building, and given angle of elevations here 30 degrees and 60 degrees. So we have to find the heights of the ratio of the heights between tower and building. Let us imagine a diagram for the situation first. So consider this is a tower and this is the building. Okay, this is the ground. So from the building, look at here, from the foot of the building is 30 degrees. Okay, so the observer observes the top of the tower from the foot of the building with 30 degrees angle. Okay, so how we are concluding? Here the tower is smaller than the building by the angle of elevation. Okay, so if the angle is less, the height is also less. We know that all this thing, right? So from the foot of the angle of elevation of the top of the building from the foot of the tower is given 60 degrees. That is this one. Is it clear? This is the diagram. Let us give names A, B, C, D. This is 60 degrees angle of elevation. So let us consider the distance between the tower and the building is D. Okay, the BC length is D. Nothing but distance between the tower and the building. Okay, this is the tower, this is the building. Okay, right. So I am going to use here tan ratio. Instead of tan we can use the cot ratio also. Let us write first what is given. So given the angle of elevation from foot of the building to top of the tower is given 30 degrees and angle of elevation from foot of the tower to top of the building is given 60 degrees. Okay, and consider the distance between the tower and building D. Okay, right. So I am going to use here tan ratio first. Okay, so observe in ABC triangle, in triangle ABC, tan 30 degrees is equals to opposite side by adjacent side. Length of opposite side by length of adjacent side. Okay, I'm writing in short form. Okay, what is the opposite side in triangle ABC with respect to angle 30? Right, so angle is here. This is the triangle ABC triangle. Angle is here. AB is the opposite side. This is tower. AB is the opposite side and BC is the adjacent side, isn't it? So and on here, tan 30 degrees is equals to opposite side, that is AB by BC. Okay, so we don't have AB as well as BC also we don't have, but we can make some equation here. Tan 30 value, we know that tan 30 value is 1 by root 3, isn't it? Right, so AB value write down as it is AB and BC, that is D. Okay, right, let us consider this AB is the height, so that I am taking here the height of the tower is H. Okay, the height of tower is consider H. Right, so in place of AB we can replace now 1 by root 3 is equals to H by D. Okay, or we can consider this H1. Consider this H1, the height of the building is H2. Okay, right, so take the cross multiplication, what it becomes? D is equals to root 3 into H1, so D is equals to root 3 H1. This is equation 1. Next, in triangle BCD, in triangle BCD, tan 60 degrees is equals to, that is the opposite side by adjacent side. Okay, so that is angle is here. DC or CD is the opposite side and BC is the adjacent side. Okay, so tan 60 is equals to, what is CD value? That is H2. Okay, height of the building H2 by BC is D. Okay, what is the value of tan 60? Value of tan 60, that is nothing but root 3 is equals to H2 by D. Take the cross multiplication, so it becomes root 3 into D is equals to H2. Okay, so this we can write root 3. Okay, so D is equals to H2 by root 3 it becomes, isn't it? This is equation 2. Okay, so if you look at equation 1 and 2, we got LHS same, we can equal the RHS part also, isn't it? So if the LHS are equal, we can equal the RHS also. So by that we can write directly here, I am writing here, or we can write one more time equation 1 and 2. So D is equals to root 3 H1, it is equation 1, and D is equals to H2 by root 3, it is equation 2. Okay, I'll erase remaining things. Yeah, what we have to find? We have to find the ratio between the heights of a tower as well as building. So H1 is the height of the tower, H2 is the height of the building. We have to find the ratio between H1 is to H2. Okay, so we can write from equation 1 and 2, we can write root 3 H1 is equals to h2 by root 3, isn't it? Is it clear how it happens? Right. So d value is equals to root 3 h1 as well as that is equals to h2 by root 3. We can take this part. Okay, I am taking, here it is. This is a rough work, ma. No need to write in notes. Okay, right. So take the cross multiplication. What becomes? Root 3 into root 3 and h2 by h1. This h1 comes to denominator of the h2 and root 3 comes to here. So what becomes? Root 3 into root 3, root 3 whole square is equals to h2 by h1. Square root gets cancelled. 3 is equals to h2 by h1. Okay, right. So this is the h2 by h1. That is nothing but okay, this 3 we can write 3 by 1 is equals to h2 by h1. This is the ratio of 3 is to 1 is equals to h2 is to h1, or we can write h2 is to h1 is equals to 3 is to 1. But here he asked the tower and building. So we can write we have to write the tower first, then after building. So h2 is the height of the building. So what we can do here? So h1 is to h2, that is nothing but 1 is to 3. Did you get this concept? Did you understand this? So here we got 3 is to 1 is ratio of h2 is to h1. So first here we have written h2. Okay, so h2 is the building height. Okay, so but we need tower and building, ratio between the tower and building. It means first we have to write the tower height, that is nothing but h1. That is why I have taken h1 is to h2 is equals to, we got 1 is to 3. Okay, right. So finally what we can write? The ratio between heights of tower and building is equals to, that is h1 is to h2 is equals to, we got 1 is to 3. I hope you understand the problem. Right, take the problem.